Hey, I'm Zane Howard. I'm one of the part owners in Loaded Timber Waterfowl. We started sponsoring a youth and vet hunt last year. This is year 2 of it. It was unreal, so this footage is going to be wild, and I hope y'all are ready to see it.
Hey, I'm Carlos Alberti. I'm the owner of the Timber Show and Old Dixie Kennels, the 3rd 75th Ranger Regiment from 04 to 09.
My name's Richard Allred. I got in contact with Loaded Timber through my son. I just happened to be a veteran, got to know these guys pretty good, and they invited me on this hunt.
Dylan Hooker, Loaded Timber Waterfowl. This is our 2nd year to come up here to do the youth and veteran hunt, and it was a grind. We had a good time, but it was an absolute grind.
Hey, I just got a quick question for you. I'm at your bird farm over here, right outside of I have some youth and some veterans, and this weekend is youth and vet season for the ducks. And on y'all's pond just east of your bird farm here, there's quite a few ducks going down on it. And I was going to see if there's any way I could take those kids and a couple of the vets out there to get some shooting in.
You know, we would love to do that, but we have that property leased out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many miles we put on the truck. I feel like we lived in TJ's truck for 3 days. I filled his truck up 4 or 5 times driving all over the state.
We immediately started scouting, dropped some stuff off the Airbnb, went to a public spot first, found a bunch of birds stacked up. We knew we were going to get on that. And then we went around looking for a few good feeds.
Found a lot of birds, 2,000 or 3,000 bird feeds that would have been just incredible.
We got told no on like over 10 different feeds. I mean, it was wild. So we sucked it up. TJ held the hole down all night. TJ and Vince did. Can't thank them enough for that. And we got out there, and we sure enough killed the 5-man by 9:30 and got out of there.
Did some scouting all day yesterday, and I mean from daylight to dark. Found 7 or 8 solid field feeds, all private. We either got beat or could not get permission, so here we are on public. We'll show you how we do it that way. Quick lesson of what not to do is it is 10 minutes before shooting light. You don't come walk in 100, 150 yards, 10 minutes before shooting light on public land. Lesson number 1, what not to do.
So day 1 we hunted on public land. It's what we had to do. You know, we got told no so many times. We were just like, you know, we can go kill these birds out here. We shot a 5-man by 9:30, but the birds didn't respond to the calls. They didn't want to get in the decoys. It was kind of wild. But the purpose of this weekend is to get the youth out there and teach them how to do things the right way, how to be respectful of other hunters. You know, why you're calling like that, why the decoys are out like they are, why we're hiding like we are, and you know, looking around with the people shooting at them real high. Kind of hurts, but you know, when you got the kids that you got with you and you can teach them the right way, hopefully, you know, they'll spread that knowledge to their friends around here and everything like that, and then they'll spread it. It'll just be a snowball effect.
We didn't want to fall back on public that 2nd day, so I told Zane, I said, let's sleep in, let's get up, let's go grind, let's find something for an evening shoot. It seemed like they're hitting these fields in the evening better anyway. So we did that. We took the risk. We told everybody sleep in. Me and Zane got up early before daylight, took off driving again. And I went back to a farmer that he said that we could hunt it if somebody else didn't hunt it. They ended up not hunting it. He didn't really want us to hunt. I kind of figured out, but youth and vet, we talked him into it. He let us go yesterday evening, but he was strict. You know, he wasn't just like ecstatic about it. He's like, I got 6 guys. I don't want any more than 6 guys. Don't shoot my cows. And it was exciting. Kind of bummed some people had to sit out, but it is what it is. You know, sacrifices have to be made sometimes. And man, it was a absolute dream.
We got to get on that.
I live for this. Live for it.
Ran out of
Hey. Finally got a yes. Took 14 no's in a row to got a yes, and I mean, we got it by that much. Barely. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a show. Landing right here in the concrete.
You know, Dylan got the permission on it, so, you know, I hated to miss out on it, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do and get these guys on some birds and the kids on some birds. And, you know, we're always going to take that extra step and do whatever we got to do to put birds in front of people's faces. And that's exactly what happened. There was mallards in their faces.
Y'all kill him, kill him, kill him! Woo! Kill him, kill him. Y'all kill ducks.
Dylan FaceTimed me like probably 10 minutes after he stopped texting me back. He was like, yeah, that's a wrap, we're done. And I was out there just jumping up and down, hooting and hollering, you know, sounding like a little kid on Christmas, and I wasn't even there to get to see any of it.
We got it all. Was it good? Did they put it up a good show?
Yes! Hey, that's what we like.